Hear therefore, O you kings, and understand. Learn, you that be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, you that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of Yahuwah, and sovereignty from Yahuwah.
Who shall try your works and search out your counsels? Because, being ministers of his kingdom,
you have not judged aright, nor kept the Torah, nor walked after the counsel of Yahuwah.
Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty man shall be mightily tormented. For he which is Yahuwah over all shall fear no man's person.
Neither shall he stand in awe of any man's greatness, for he has made the small and great, and cares for all alike.
But a sore trial shall come upon the mighty. Unto you, therefore, O kings, do I speak, that you may learn wisdom and not fall away.
For they that guard holiness purely shall be judged holy, and they that have learned such things shall find what to answer. Wherefore set your affection upon my words, desire them, and ye shall be instructed.
Wisdom is glorious, and never fades away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her.
She prevents them that desire her, in making herself first known unto them. Whoso seeks her early shall have no great travail.
For he shall find her sitting at his doors.
To think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom, and whoso watches for her shall quickly be without care.
For she goes about seeking such as are worthy of her, shows herself favorable unto them in the ways, and meets them in every thought. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. And love is the keeping of her Torah, and the giving heed unto her Torah is the assurance of incorruption. And incorruption makes us near unto Yahuwah.
Therefore the desire of wisdom brings you to a kingdom. If your delight be in the thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore. As for wisdom, what she is and how she came up, I will tell you, and will not hide mysteries from you, but will seek her out from the beginning of her nativity, and bring the knowledge of her to your light, and will not pass over the truth.
Neither will I go with consuming envy, for such a man shall have no fellowship with wisdom. But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world, and a wise king is the upholding of the people. Receive therefore instructions through my words, and it shall do you good. I myself also am a mortal man, like to all, and the offspring of him that was first made of the earth. And in my mother's womb was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months.
Being compacted in blood of the seed of man, and the pleasure that came with sleep.
And when I was born, I drew in the common air, and fell upon the earth, which is of like nature, and the first voice which I uttered was crying, as all others do. I was nursed in swaddling clothes, and that with cares.
For there is no king that had any other beginning of birth. For all men have one entrance into life, and the like going out.
Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me. I called upon Yahuwah,
and the Ruach Chokmah came to me. I preferred her before sculptures and thrones, and esteemed riches nothing in comparison of her. Neither compared I unto her any precious stone, because all gold in respect of her is as little as the sand, and silver shall not be counted as clay before her.
I loved her above health and beauty, and chose to have her instead of light, for the light that comes from her never goes out. All good things together came to me with her, and innumerable riches in her hands. And I rejoiced in them all, because wisdom goes before them, and I knew not that she was the mother of them. I learned diligently, and do communicate her liberally. I do not hide her riches, for she is a treasure unto man that never fails, which they that use become the friends of Yahuwah, being commended for the gifts that come from learning. Yahuwah has granted me to speak as I would, and to conceive as is meet for the things that are given me.
Because it is he that leads into wisdom and directs the wise.
For in his hand are both we and our words.
All wisdom also, and knowledge of workmanship. For he has given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely to know how the world was made, and the operation of the elements, the beginning, ending, and the midst of the times, the alterations of the turning of the sun, and the change of seasons, the circuits of years, and the positions of stars,
The natures of living creatures, and the furies of wild beasts,
the violence of winds and the reasonings of men, the diversities of plants and the virtues of roots.
and all such things are either secret or manifest. Those I know.
For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me. For in her is an understanding, Ruach holy, one only, manifold, subtle, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good quick, which could not be letted, ready to do good. Kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care, having all power, overseeing all things, and going through all understanding, pure and most subtle, Ruach.
For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passes and goes through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of Yahuwah, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of Yahuwah. Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her. For she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahuwah,
and the image of his goodness.
and being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she makes all things new. In all ages entering into holy souls, she make them friends of Yahuwah and prophets. For Yahuwah loves none but him that dwells with wisdom.
For she is more beautiful than the sun, and above all the order of stars, being compared with the light she is found before it. For after this comes night, but vice shall not prevail against wisdom.